Robert. And I'm just having fun on this channel just due to many different things. But, okay. I do not believe that Kennedy, RFK Jr., likes Trump at all. Matter of fact, I think he hates him. And at the beginning of this interview, pardon me, he speaks about how he took a meeting after Trump became president, or it could have been when he was president elect. And in the room with Trump were his chief of staff, who I happen to know who's a real little fucker, Reince Priebus. I'm sorry. And Mike Pence, who's another real little fucker, and somebody else. And that's on here, but there were some items on this interview that are not within the community guidelines of YouTube. So I have to really scour it down. I tried to get most of it that I could load. So we'll do that hopefully later tonight, because it's a big section where he talks about this meeting he had with Trump, which is the reason why I think he's had a bug up his ass with Trump. In addition to that, I think a lot of people have a bug up their ass about Trump, because as men, could they rebuild Manhattan and more and have major golf courses and shit? He's just a regular dude. He's not part of your heroin junkie East Coast crowd, Robert. No wonder Jackie needed to get her kids the fuck away from you. And she did. I mean, isn't it kind of well known that Jackie and Ethel never got along? And you look at JFK Jr., you look at what a beautiful man he was. And then you look at this womanizing pos, who, I did sign. I've got a phone call on my voicemail right now from someone in his campaign, a local call. I mean, it's the local area code. She was super nice and really was trying. I think it was 2 or 3 Saturdays ago she called me. I haven't called back yet. I will. Now, you'll also notice during this interview that he's constantly fidgeting, like he's going, and he's moving his feet. I think is he on methadone for that heroin addiction of 14 years? And you know, it's weird how he got arrested in 83 in Rapid City. And it's also the airport or where he was on Jeffrey Epstein's Lolita Express, which was known about. I mean, if you listen to Rush Limbaugh shows in the 90s, he was talking about that all the time. See, the good people are dead now, aren't they? I believe JFK Jr. was getting ready to run. I have, if I can get my memory going again, the interviews he was giving during that time, he was going to run, I believe, in the 2000 election for senator in New York. And he did his prep. He was a classy guy. He got the beautiful wife. I don't care what people are saying about that marriage. You know, he was a Sag. I'm a Sag. He was born, I think, on the 24th or 25th, and I was born around then. And my grandfather was born on that day too, and you know, whatever. But I mean, I just don't like this guy. I'm trying to shorten it. So let's listen to what he says at the end of it, and then I have other pieces of this I will be posting.
Tape of him where a student asked him, if you're elected president,
do you hear him constantly tapping his foot and moving? He never stops. He did that in the Roseanne interview too. He's constantly, you always are hearing something in the background the whole time. Because that's the one thing I noticed in this interview. I thought, is somebody doing like construction somewhere in his house? But it's him.
Reopen the Warren Commission, and there was a long pause. And then he quietly says yes. And I think that would have.
Pal, I wish we had another hour together, but look, we're at the end of it, and I appreciate you sharing with us the tail end of it. The last part of speed round, I'll give you a name. Just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Dr. Judy Mikovits.
She's a hero.
Hero?
Hero, yeah.
Bill Gates.
I would say the word dangerous.
Anthony Fauci.
Hubris. I would say hubris with Bill Gates. Anthony Fauci, dishonest.
Trump.
I would say, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be political.
Robert.
I don't want to be political. What the fuck does that mean? Because you are, as this goes on.
De Niro.
I love Robert De Niro.
I do too. Lyndon Johnson.
I just hope to fuck Robert De Niro leaves the country as he's promised to do. That short little, he's like 5 feet tall. You know, Kamala Harris is 5 feet tall. She weighs about 180 pounds. And, you know, she has a multiple line of girdles. And might I suggest if the steel can't go the right way for her, that she opens up a shapewear / girdle line, because she can use it, boy. Woo! And those big house suits. I'd like to see her in a tight bodycon dress.
Lyndon Johnson was
I thought you didn't want to be political.
I liked Johnson. Okay,
I
didn't like him when
he has your dad and uncle killed, but that's cool.
He was Vietnam, went doing Vietnam, but he wrote me a very sweet letter when I was a kid, when I injured myself.
Wait a minute. You know, I can't. I'm not doing it anymore.
And he actually, people don't know this, but he was
very he was nice to you after he killed your uncle. Okay, that's cool.
There was anything wrong with the Warren Commission for yes. And I think that would have scared them.
Your mind. Okay.
I would say the words with Bill Gates. Anthony Fauci, I would say, Anthony Fauci, dishonest.
Trump.
I would say, I don't want to say anything.
You know why? Because you're a loser, a coward, and a dick. That's why.
I don't need hubris with Bill Gates. Anthony Fauci, dishonest.
Trump.
I would say, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be political.
I don't want to be political. The whole fucking interview is political, you moron. All right. I'm finished. I'm finished with this guy. And I am calling that campaign tomorrow. The hell with this dude. All right, that's it.